everybody, it's Miss B, and you're watching Miss B's Bathtub Civics. Today we're going to learn about the legislative branch. Today in the legislative branch we know there are two houses. It's not made up of just one house, it's bicameral, and that actually means two houses. The first house is our House of Representatives. They are a 2-year term, which means every 2 years they get elected. So they really need to work for the people if they want re-election. That's known as the lower house. There are 435 members, and that's based on population. This number never changes. So every 10 years, which is going on right now in 2020, we have what's called a census. We count everyone in the United States. And that's really important to fill out because it determines your number of representatives. An example would be, we have 11 in Virginia. Well, let's just say a bunch of people moved to Virginia in the last 10 years. Well, our number could go up and their number would go down. It's very important because it also is the number of electoral votes with your 2 senators, don't forget that you get when it's an election year for a president. So filling out the census, because this number doesn't change, but your actual number of representatives can. The other house is the Senate. That's the upper house. They're in for 6 years. They're considered the upper house, the higher house. But there's only 2 representatives from each state. That's known as equal distribution. Every state gets 2. Regardless of the number of people that live there, every state gets 2. Everything normally starts here in our House of Representatives, and then it has to be approved by the Senate before it goes off to the executive branch. We'll talk about that in our next video. I just wanted to give you a rundown on the legislative branch, the 2 houses, the number of terms that they have, and how we come up with the numbers that actually are in those houses. Don't forget, bicameral means 2 houses. There's not just 1 house, there's 2. And we did this so we could have it based on population, but we wanted to make sure everybody, even if no one lives there, had a say. So the Senate is equal distribution with 2 members from every state. Thanks for watching. I'm Miss B with Mrs. B's Bathtub Civics.